guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ambersharniece, and today's video is all about goals for 2020. So have you been having trouble setting your goals and figuring out the things that are most important to you that you want to have done by the end of this new spectacular year? Well, stay tuned and I'll definitely go ahead and give you a rundown of how I created my vision board, and that way you guys can get an idea of the things that you want to do or the type of goals that you can accomplish this year as well. So I would say for myself, last year, 2019, was a pretty good year. Towards the end of the year, things kind of got a little stable, a little stagnant. So I decided to find other ways to, reach or obtain the goals that I wanted to achieve. And I can definitely say that most of my goals were obtained or were achieved. If you take a look at my video that I talked about manifesting your life, that video entailed or detailed a lot of the goals that I had for myself in the year 2018 and the year of 2019. So you will find that I was actually able to reach or accomplish a lot of those goals. So I'm really, really proud of myself for being able to stick it out, to stick to my word, step up and do what I had to do in order to get to the places that I wanted to go. This year my goals aren't too much different from what I already had set previously. I'm just wanting to get to newer levels of the things that I've already accomplished so far. I feel like I have a lot of what I felt that I needed or lacked in my life. So I'm really, really happy with the way that my 2019 turned out. So I don't have a gazillion goals for 2020, but I will tell you about the little goals that I do have. So for those of you at home that are wanting to plan out your year, not necessarily plan it out, but at least set forth some efforts or some achievements or something that you want to reach by the end of the year, I would totally suggest creating yourself a vision board, as I've done myself. Now last year I didn't do a vision board, and I don't think I did one the year before that. I have done them before, but I don't think I've done them within the last couple of years. Usually I'll get a notepad like so and just write out all my plans, all my goals, all my visions that I want to do. And I've even started this year for the things that I wanted to do. I got some sticky notes of things I need to keep up with, but most importantly, I always go in and write down like the goals I have. Usually at the first page of the book, whatever book it is. Usually I have a bigger one, a smaller one, doesn't matter. I'll write out my goals on my first page that I would see this every time that I open them. And I was just trying to manifest some things in my life on a few of these pages or whatnot. But pretty much the number one goals that I have are going to be written down on my first page. And I can reflect through these books throughout the year just to double check on myself to see if I've gotten pretty much the gist of what I'm trying to do and how far I've gone to that, or if I need to get back on track, whatever the case may be. I also make sure that I get myself a planner, a little notebook planner, one that particularly fits in my purse. Reason being is because I need to look at this stuff every day, or I need to look at it every other day. And I realized when I had the larger planners, I wasn't looking at those planners as much as I should have because they were so big, and I wasn't putting those in my purses. So one that's a good size, and I love these planners simply because I'm able to go in, plan out stuff for the month, say things that I want to do. I can budget my bills for the month or whatever the case may have. I'm able to keep myself really, really organized, and I really, really like writing things down. And I feel like once you write them down, you have no choice but to accomplish those goals or do what you said that you were going to do. So in my opinion, you should definitely get you something to write in or write on, whether that's a planner or just a regular notebook. You can get a spiral notebook that's $1 from Dollar Tree. It doesn't matter. Whatever you have, get something, write it down, and that's the best way to accomplish. So that's my advice to you guys, for those of you who are trying to set goals for yourself for the year. And it's never too late to do that. You can always do it whenever you get the time to. It doesn't have to be January, it doesn't have to be February, it doesn't have to be March, but at least you can at some point set some type of goal for yourself that you're going to definitely accomplish before the end of the year. So I wanted to go over my little vision board. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. So for my vision board, I literally just went to Hobby Lobby and I picked up some things. I actually picked up the board itself from Dollar Tree because who's going to pay for a super duper expensive board when you don't have to? So I pretty much just, like I said, I went to Hobby Lobby. They had an amazing sale on all their craft materials. So I was able to get a lot of stuff. And I know that you guys can probably see some of the goals I have set on here. But I just want to touch bases on each of them real quick. And, you know, you guys can, of course, make your own vision board at home. And, you know, get the same gist or same feel that I have for the things that I'm willing to accomplish. So up here I have 2020. These are some numbers that I cut out myself and they look real janky, but hey, they work. And then of course I have a picture of myself because I'm so conceited, and I wish I could have printed this out in color, but my printer ran out of ink, so I decided to use my work printer. And of course y'all know the printer at work only print out in black and white, so that's what I got, a black and white picture of myself. But in this picture, I'll insert this picture somewhere on the screen. I had pink, so my whole vision of it was to put my pink and gold that I have on the board, but that ain't really work out. Okay, so here are a few of my goals that I see myself achieving this year. So this year I wanted to learn a new skill, and as you guys know, I'm one of those people that's like, if I'm gonna get something done, I at least want to know how to do it myself, to either where I can fix it or I can save money to the point where I don't have to have anybody else do it for me. And of course, only you know how you want something done. So I've learned to do my own makeup, my own hair. I've learned to do literally a lot of things on my own. But I also really want to get into graphic design. I really feel like with me wanting to be an entrepreneur and branding myself, it's very expensive to actually hire graphic designers all the time, especially when you're coming out with different content and different things that you want to put out there. And with them having to do the work and you have to pay them to do it, that can get really pricey. So I was hoping that I could at least learn how to do graphic design for myself, for my own businesses, or whatever the case may be that I do in 2020. But not only do I want to do that, I want to get to the point where I get really good at it, and I'm actually able to do like branding and stuff like that for other people or other small businesses or YouTubers or whatever the case may be. But I really want to get into learning how to do graphic design. So that's one of my goals I have for this year. Another goal that I have for this year is a lady's face, a lady's head. And basically what it's asking inside, she has like a lot of thoughts going on, but pretty much she is asking, what is my purpose? So I have been able to accomplish a lot of things, a lot of goals that I set for myself. Very proud of the person that I am, being a wife, being a mother, being a daughter, being a friend, a sister, pretty much getting really decent, jobs and doing my YouTube and finding other ways to make finances, better for me in my life. But I don't know what my purpose is. I'm only 25, and I know a lot of people say they don't really figure it out until they're like 30 and all this other stuff, but I really would love to figure out exactly what my purpose is this year. I've been trying to figure out my purpose since my senior year of high school. And that's been about almost 7-8 years ago. Like, it's time that I know what I'm put on this earth to do. Now, I'm not rushing God to tell me what it is I'm supposed to be doing, or maybe I already know what it is and I just don't really know that I know. But I'm hoping that comes to light this year, that I'm actually able to start working in that path and doing that. So yeah, I know I'm a wife, I know I'm a mother, but I don't know if that is always what our purpose is to be, just wives and mothers as women. I don't know, am I supposed to be out there helping someone, or I don't know what it is. And I would love to know this year. Like, I would love to know, Jesus, okay? Also, another thing that I wish to accomplish before the end of this year is how to balance marriage and kids. Balancing my fiance, we just got married last year in October, but balancing my daughter and my fiance for the past 6 years has not been so hard, because we pretty much work together on a lot of things. We don't really get the time for ourselves as much as we would like going on dates and doing things like that. But I just feel like adding a second child to that may not be the most helpful thing when it comes to balancing my children and my husband all at one time. So I'm hoping that this year that I master being able to be mommy to 2 children, not 1 but 2, and being very present in their lives, and also being very present within my husband's life, and you know, fulfilling needs of both mother and wife and all that good stuff without, you know, any issues. So I know that's something that you get used to, of course, you know, any parent, but I've never had 2 children before, so I don't know how. I still think about it to this day, like, how am I gonna deal with 2 children? Another goal I have for myself is the keto diet. So as you guys can see, this pretty much says keto diet here, -30. When I set this goal for myself, I don't think I was thinking about how much weight I would gain being pregnant. So right now I'm pretty much back to my weight that I was before I started the keto diet. Now it's not all bad, because I really do feel like a lot of it is like fluid and baby. So I don't feel like I'm going to be as big as I was the first go around, but I'm probably going to want to change this to about 40 or 50 pounds. So I want to lose about 40 to 50 pounds after I drop off my load, my little baby, in March. And then, like I said, I'm going to start back on my keto diet journey myself once I drop the baby and go from there. I know that you guys probably see it. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try to put the... Can you see it? It's a booty. It's a booty, like a woman in a bikini and her booty. So for this particular goal, I know I'm gonna have a lot of people be like, girl, no, you don't need to do that. When I tell you, half my friends, half my family just like, girl, bye, whatever. They don't think I'm gonna do it. But once I get to my weight loss goal that I want to get to, if I have enough fat left over, it's a big if. If I have enough fat left over, I am definitely going to go get me a BBL. Now, I know that y'all, I don't want to hear all the negativity. I know how y'all get. I know y'all saying, girl, first of all, you got enough booty. Well, y'all probably haven't seen my booty, but I know what my booty look like. I want another one, okay? But no, seriously though, the reason why I wanted to do this is because I want to round my shape out just a little bit more, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I feel like I worked hard enough to get down to the weight that I want to get to. Then there's nothing wrong with me sculpting my body just a little bit more. And I literally just want to round my bottom out, because it's not round. I do know that you can do squats. I do know that you can do exercises to get there, but you can't put no fat with no squats and stuff in your hips, because I ain't got an ounce of hip, and it's my second child and I still ain't got no hips. I'm mad about that. My mom got hips, my sister got hips. Why didn't I get no hips? It's just not fair. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Like, I'm not gonna say anything else about it. But that's just one of my goals. That's on my vision board, so I had to mention it in this video. Okay, so another thing, another goal that I want to get to is I want to save more money this year, like a lot more money this year. I felt like I earned a lot of money last year with my multiple streams of income, but I just wasn't saving the money. I don't know what I was doing with it, and that's not good. Because you want to be able to see the fruits of your labor. Like, you want to see what you've been doing. Now, I was able to pay off a lot of my wedding with that money. I was able to, you know, get babe his Hellcat, but I wasn't able to like save like a lot of money for myself. Not saying that I didn't save any money at all, but I could have saved a whole bunch more. So I want to be able to get into the habit of saving a lot more money. That's cool. And then I also have a goal of reaching a 750 credit score at least. Now this one has 786. That just came with the picture that I printed out. But I would love to get to a 786. I wouldn't be mad at that. But I do want to get to a 750 credit score this year. I feel like I'm really close to that. And I think I will be able to obtain that at least by the end of March or April this year. And if I do, then I would definitely say my next goal will be in the 780s for credit. Over here, I'm pretty much, I have young entrepreneur. This year, I want to start another business. I started a business back in 2017, I believe. It was my hair company called Blush Extends. And I did that hair company for about a good 2 years. And I just decided that I really wasn't feeling the hair industry anymore the way I was. And then two, I think it had a lot to do with me and my products. like I didn't have inventory here. I would drop ship my hair, and I realized a lot of people wanted hair on hand, and it was just getting really, really demanding to the point where I just wasn't really feeling the hair industry anymore. I really do want to get back into my entrepreneurial spirit. It's been really strong lately, so I really want to tap back into it, but I don't want to do hair. I want to do something, a product-based business. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what it is right now, but I am doing the baby steps towards it right now, and I'm hoping to get that launched by the time that I start my keto journey again. So that's a little hint. So hopefully I'll get it started by then, and then I'll be able to sell that product, because it'll be a amazing product in my opinion to do, and I'm really hoping to get that done this year, 2020. So I also want to become a successful influencer. That has a lot with me on being on YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever that I'm doing that's, you know, socially influencing people. I get a lot of opportunities to be an influencer with different companies and, you know, promote different products. So I'm truly hoping that those opportunities increase and I get bigger and better opportunities this year. So that's a definitely a goal for myself that I have. And then I'll get back to this in just one second. YouTube, my goal for YouTube is to get to about 20K subscribers. I have 12,000 subscribers right now. Still don't know how that happened. I'm still shook about that. Like, that's so amazing to me, because I worked so hard for so long, and then for them to automatically out of nowhere just pop up out the blue. I thank you guys very much for that, by the way. So I'm really hoping to get, you know, more subscribers, and I'm really focusing this year on my views. I really want views to go up on my channel, because you can have subscribers out the woo-ha, but if you're not catching the views with the amount of subscribers, it just don't look right. You know what I'm saying? So I really want people to engage in my channel with me and actually watch the videos and the content that I post. And I'm hoping to get a lot more views this year. But base minimum for my subscribers, I'm hoping to get up to 20,000K on this channel. Why did I say 20,000K? I'm hoping to get up to 20,000 subscribers on this channel this year. You know, me being a young entrepreneur and a successful influencer all contributes to me being able to bring home at least 5K a month, not including the money that I actually get from my day jobs. So I'm really hoping to make some moolah, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to afford to live very comfortably with, you know, just from my other streams of income. And with that being said, that comes to my last goal, which y'all probably can't really see it down there, but it says quit your day job and do what you love. So that is something that I just really want to tap into. It's kind of like one of those things that's hand in hand with what is my purpose. I figure if I can find out exactly what my purpose is, that'll help me, you know, tap into that a little bit more. And if I can get to the point where I'm earning 5K a month by myself, you know, doing my entrepreneurial stuff and doing my YouTube, I really feel like I will be in a good place to be able to, well, 5K consistently. I really feel like I'll be in a great place to go ahead and quit my day jobs. Not saying that, you know, I'm not grateful for those opportunities that I have with those jobs, but they're not fulfilling what I feel like my purpose is supposed to be for. I don't know what my purpose is for just yet, but they're not fulfilling me, and I feel like at this point I'm about to have my second child. I want to be able to take my kids to school, pick them up. I want to be able to go to school lunches and in programs and all of this stuff. I really want to be present in my children's lives. So I really want to get to the point where I'm on my own schedule and I'm making my own time, and I can say, hey, my child got something to do at school or whatever the case may be. I can stop what I'm doing and go there and not, you know, ask my boss if I can do this and I can do that. I really want to get to the point where I'm my own boss and I'm able to survive and, you know, take care of myself and my family without having to punch a clock for a 9 to 5 anymore. That will be one of the goals that I accomplish this year, and I'll be able to quit my 9 to 5 and do something that I really love. Like I said, I'm not saying that my job is horrible. It's absolutely amazing, but it's just not fulfilling me in the way that I want to be fulfilled. So yeah, that's our last goal. And I think that's probably one of the biggest goals that I have on my board this year. I really just want to be there for my children. So yeah, that's pretty much it that I have on my goal, my vision board for 2020. What do you guys have on your vision boards? Do you have anything that's similar to what I have on mine? I would definitely love to hear about that. I'd love for you to, list it down in the description box below, and we can chitter chat about it. If you guys have any tips on the things that I said that I want to do on my vision board, let me know. And if you think I may have some tips for you, ask me. I'll be more than happy to share the information with you. But I do thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. And I'm Ambersharniece. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share this video. You know what I mean? Like, people are really trying to get their lives together in 2020. Like, this is the year for everybody to get it done, to do it. And if you think this video might inspire someone else, please share it. Let them know. Let them see. I'll be more than appreciative that you've done that. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. Bye-bye.